What's going on, YouTube? Billy Rains here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 United States trucking companies by size according to SupplyChainDigital.com, who put out a list of their top 10 biggest trucking companies. At number 10, we have TFI International, which is a Canadian-based company. I know I said U.S. trucking companies, but TFI operates in America as well as Canada and Mexico. I worked at a TFI International company with CFI, one of the best companies I ever worked with. But they're a big company. So they have 50,000 trailers. They have 200 straight trucks. They have 14,000 company trucks and 10,000 owner-operated trucks. So yeah, pretty big. Next up on the list is Old Dominion, based in North Carolina. They have 5,000 tractors, 22,500 trailers, and 21,000 employees. So yeah, pretty big. Next up on the list is going to be Landstar at number 8. And I was reading the list, and it said that Landstar had 10,000 drivers, but 69,000 trucks. 69. Which, when I was looking at it, didn't really make too much sense. Maybe somebody down in the comments section can explain it to me. And also, that's pretty big. Next one on the list is going to be Schneider, and they were formed 84 years ago in Wisconsin. They have a lot. They're the ones you see out there with the orange trailers and the gray tractors. Schneider is a very, very big company. Next up on the list is going to be YRC Worldwide. Worldwide. They are based out of Kansas, but they have over 300 terminals nationwide. So, pretty big. Next up, at number 5 on the list, from Phoenix, Arizona, with 4,000 trucks, 8,700 trailers, and 28,000 employees, it's Knight-Swift Transportation. Sorry, I had to liven the video up a little bit. But it's called Knight-Swift Transportation because Knight bought Swift out. So, Swift, you may know them from all them bonehead trucker videos where he's over there calling them Swifty Swift. So yeah, pretty big. Next up on the list, at number 4, is going to be J.B. Hunt, based out of Arkansas. They've got like 120,000 employees, 100,000 trailers, and like 12,000 trucks. So yeah, pretty big. I got a video that I'll be putting out soon about recently I almost went to J.B. Hunt. But, well, you have to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and while you're subscribing, like the video, hit the bell notifications. That way, when that video does come out, you guys will be like the first ones to see it. Next up on the list at number 3 is going to be XPO. And they have 1,000 employees, and they operate in over 18 countries. So yeah, pretty big. So before we get to the final 2 entries on my list, I just want to make sure that I preface the list by saying that this isn't my list. These lists sometimes are sponsored lists. People pay for their spots and things like that. I don't know if that's true about this list, but look, just because your company didn't make this list, it doesn't mean it's not a really big company. And a lot of people will say that they like the small companies better, and the small companies are just as good as the big companies. Not everybody needs a big company to get the job done. Sometimes the little companies, they can get the job done just as good as the big companies, if not even better. Like I said, a lot of people prefer the small companies as opposed to the big ones. The big ones, I don't know, they might hurt, or, they may not do a good job because they're too big. Sometimes a company can be too big for the job, and the little companies are good. Number 2 on the list is going to be FedEx. And FedEx has 425,000 employees, and they deliver more than 3 billion packages annually. So yeah, pretty big. All right, guys, before I get to the last one, just want to thank y'all for watching the video. If you made it this far, hit the like button. Let me know what you think about the list. Like I said, not my list, but I'm just presenting the information as I find it laying around. And the number one company with over 500,000 employees is UPS. So yeah, pretty big.